Hey folks, alright, we are going to do what we can to finish this off. I don't know how much time I have, but we've been lagging behind on this finishing this piece, so we're just going to go ahead and do it. Alright, so let's do it. So I'm just going to kind of tackle everything that I see. This cast shadow needs to change color, so we're going to replace that color with the proper one. Might smudge it in a bit. Eyedropper here. So just been focused on work. Oh yeah, what a quick update. I mean, it is my birthday tomorrow. I don't know what to do. I don't really have any plans. I don't have plans. I like working, to be honest, but I don't have work scheduled tomorrow. You know, maybe if my family is willing to go out, and maybe I can take them out. We'll see. I don't know. We will see. You know what? The real answer is I surrender it to my Lord. Maybe we let the Lord decide what we're going to do tomorrow. I think that's better. What is the phrase? The easiest way to make God laugh is tell him your plans. I think that's a little bit of a reductionist. I mean, it's a fun statement, but obviously we should still try to strategize and make plans in life. But then surrender them to God, right? Your will be done. So we'll see. We'll allow the Lord's will to be done tomorrow. Whatever it is that He has for me, we will do for my birthday. Surrendering to God is very scary, you know. Oftentimes He brings us more and more suffering for our good, but sometimes that's what He chooses for our good. Okay, so we're gonna light up the tail. We're gonna light it with the pink color, a strong, nice pink like this. We'll kind of get in between the pink and the purple here, like this. Maybe lighten it a little bit. Let's desaturate. Yeah, like that. And then what is the color beneath? Yeah, it's that light lavender color. So here, I think this can be lightened some more. Let's go up this way. And up here, we'll grab this. And it has this sort of scaly texture as it transitions to the bottom. Little ovals. Oops. So right there. So I guess we'll take this other color and we'll kind of just make these little ovals here. Make those little scales. Just sort of adjust it. That looks off. It looks wrong. Hold on. Let's get this right. So here, I guess we'll have to find a shadow color for the pink. So let's get in here and do maybe that. Yeah, I think that color will work. We'll take this color, make little circles around it. Take this color. Don't want to get into the hair there. Surrendering to God seems to be the name of the game. Surrender my eyes to God, surrender my will to God, surrender my capacities, my faculties. And these streams, these videos end up becoming more and more of a prayer, which I think maybe that's good. Maybe it's good. I've been doing Uber Eats lately. I've been kind of running to random people that I know. I saw one of my coworkers at Fire Wings, and then I saw an old acquaintance over at Grocery Outlet today. So that was pretty interesting. We always have these brief conversations. What is the color of the tie? Dark purple. So we'll go here. It's kind of in the reddish. Just quickly color that tie in. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna take our palette colors and cut and paste them. So they were removed from this layer. Let's cut. Cut. And then, whoa, it ended up taking up big chunks. Okay, that's not good. So we'll have to do it one piece at a time. So let's cut and paste. Whoa, it took a chunk off her ear, so we don't want that either. Huh. I guess we'll just do it really a piece at a time. So here, cut and paste. Here, cut and paste. And then here. I like when something is repetitive and then the reps make me faster. Hold on a minute. Oh, was I in the wrong layer the whole time? Oh my gosh. Well, gotta switch layers too. Okay, so cut and paste. Okay, then I switch layers. Okay, that's what we gotta do. So this is a repetitive action. Cut and paste. Go back in here. Grab this one. Having to move my hand and copy and paste things is still worse than Krita. There's still pieces of this that are less efficient because when you're on a Windows or even on a laptop, a Mac, I don't have a MacBook, but the access to having keyboard shortcuts just makes everything just exponentially faster. Oh, I have an empty layer again. What's happening here? What's going on? Why did it turn on all the other layers? That doesn't make sense. Okay, we'll go back. Okay, what do we not have? Okay, there we go. So this piece we're gonna cut and paste. What is going on there? What is that? I'm seeing something. Oh, that base layer, okay. Okay, so now in here, cut and paste. Wow, yeah, in Krita, this would have been done in like 30 seconds. So this is a very convoluted, probably unnecessary step, but I just want to get the palettes out of the layer without destroying them. So in Krita, I would have easily been able to add to the selection and cut and paste them all into the next layer. Because now I have to like merge them down. I don't know. But that's the thing. I had years and years with Krita, so the more I use Procreate, the more we'll find efficiencies, right? So that's what we need to do. Make all these layers visible before I merge them. Merge down, merge down. Even in Krita, I would have been able to select them all and merge them at the same time. Okay, so now we are looking almost done. We're just gonna find any imperfections and just correct them. It's like pretty much done. Just anything that's like glaringly obvious, we'll just fix. Okay, let's find the colors for the skin. Right here, the form shadow. We're gonna get some under the eyebrows here. I do like this color. Tiny bit of a shadow right here. Do we want a shadow under the lip? No, maybe that's not necessary. Okay, let's just take a quick look. Okay, anything that's really glaringly missing. Shadow here on the, shading there, highlights here, highlights in the horns. I think that's it. We'll just do that and we'll call it done. So I'm gonna find some shading for the shirt here on this side. Bring it down. We're gonna shade the yellow as well. Or maybe we won't. We'll just keep that one. Maybe we'll keep the yellow the same. You're gonna blend it in, smudge it. Just simple shading. Ooh, the hands got a little crazy here. Just cleaning it up. Yeah, it's interesting because I was paid decently for this one, but it still is taking me more time to get the level of quality that I know I'm capable of, but also compensating for how much I'm being paid. So until my prices go up, I feel like I don't have the capacity to execute to my full capability unless I get faster. So that's another thing that needs to be done, just the speed and efficiency. So just really trying to, you know, master this balancing act. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I accidentally merged. Okay. Master this balancing act of quality and speed. So but we're close to being done. Gonna put a quick highlight on the horns here, just grabbing a quick color that makes sense. Yeah, like that. That looks good. Alpha lock in there. Oh, we gotta color the computers too. Okay. And what else? Above the tail here. Let's put a highlight on the tail. Let's grab this pink, just maybe make a highlight color here, and then let's like brush it in the top. Maybe a little bit darker than that. Just blend it. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Yeah, the top of the tail, is it the same color as... Yeah, it's a little bit darker than the hoodie, so here, let's see, I kind of want to saturate it a little bit more, though. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, anything glaringly obvious? Just looking at this, I think it looks fine. We got the idea. Okay, let's just do the finishing touches here on the verses and the computers. So we'll do maybe a yellow line here. Let's color drop this. Ooh, okay, pink here for the tail. Let's erase out a little bit here. Would yellow work? Maybe a really light yellow. Let's just brush it in manually because the color drop was being weird. What do you think? Yellow. Erase this piece out. And then maybe with red and orange on the verses. What is it on the original? It's a orange, red to orange yellow gradient, like a flame. So let's try that. So red, let's airbrush it. Get a little bigger on the brush. Red here, red there, red here, and then yellow in the middle. That's not bad, right? Kind of just matching the colors. And the lightning in the middle was like this kind of funky yellow. And I think we'll do that too. Yeah, something like that. There we go. That's pretty bold. Maybe too bold. Okay. Okay, we'll color in these tables. Just make them dark. We don't need anything fancy here. Let's just make them pretty dark. Yeah. And we're just gonna do very minor shading. It's always the very end that seems to drag on, and then I mentioned this before, like on many times on my stream and on these videos. The finishing is like just very sudden. It's like, oh, okay, we're suddenly done. I remember when I did that big mural on the church that took 2 months. It's like I never would have been satisfied with it being done. There were so many things I felt like could have been improved, but the timing ended up. I don't know. That was such a growth experience for me. The work ethic, the diligence, the challenges that I faced, in my life while that was happening. There was a lot going on. This belt buckle is like more of a silver, so we'll like lightly paint that one in too. We can get a highlight on it as well. Smaller brush here. I feel so limited in the sense that I can only do my best work if I'm getting paid enough, and I don't know. It feels like I don't have the freedom to just be an artist. But you know what? That's okay. We're trying to be business savvy here. We're doing this for our family. Ultimately, I don't live for the art itself. I live for my family. So that's okay. Let's get maybe a lighter color here. Let's differentiate the laptops from the tables. We'll create some contrast by making them darker. Just fix this a little bit. Okay, let's get this one going. Coloring takes long. Honestly, if I were to just do, line drawings, I would probably have such better products, better final products. I always, it's always nice to do color, but my technique and approach are so flawed. It's improving, but it's still so flawed. Having been only an animator and anime artist for a while, that I always do like just 2 values and keep it simple like that, and I'm trying to like put a little bit more painterly aspect in my art now. It's been a challenge for sure. Okay. Here, let's get that piece a little darker. Let's get some contrast perspective. Okay. Now here, let's, I guess, make this table darker as well. Like this green is a little awkward. Let's desaturate. Yeah, there we go. Just something very neutral. Here, even down here, let's get a little cast shadow in there. Let's not be completely lazy with that underside. Yeah, cast shadow down here. And then we'll make this laptop a little bit darker too. This laptop color is a little bit too dark. Let's brighten it a little bit. At Apple, we call it the midnight. Reduce the threshold. Oh, those colors, I guess, too close to color drop, are they? Oh, there we go. So, there we go. So for this one, let's make it a bit darker. A bit darker. Yeah, there we go. It's really not disheartening, but really a call to action that I feel in my bones to, because I know that people do like 1 hour speed paints and they're just gorgeous. And my approach, since I'm drawing first and then coloring, it's almost like the process has to start from a different point. Like, kind of like if I'm trying to do a grayscale first and then convert it to color, like what I did with this piece and ended up wasting time. Now, if I want to just make a good color piece, it's almost as if I just start with the color and just go in from there and really just make a painting. I don't know. I feel like the great painters may even have a hard time doing that. They tend to draw first. But I don't know. Is this done? Let's get the cast shadow under here. Honestly, I think the commissioner would be satisfied with this. And I think as a professional, this is not personal work. I want to, you know, do good work. I feel like I have already gone the extra mile. I know this is not my strongest work. And I'm not the type of person who's like, I'm not going to finish anything if it's not my strongest work. I have to think about being a professional and making sure my time is compensated for. I could have, you know, had higher skill level and been able to execute a better product than this, but I think we're okay. You know, this is pretty decent. Gets the message across. It matches the vision of what, you know, the commissioner wanted. This blur in the background, though, is a little bit awkward. So let's see if we can mess with the blur in the back and then saturate it. We'll see what we can do. We don't have Photoshop filters on us. Saturate, darken. I think the high saturation is good, actually, because it captures what he originally wanted. Should we throw in some lightning? No, I don't know. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. Well, we have that saturation. We're going to call it done. We're going to call it done. Yeah, let's call it done. So we're going to save. Yeah, perfect timing. So it's because it's time to go. So we're going to save this now. All right. And I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. God bless. Bye-bye.